Hey, loves. This is some updates for our Naturally Recovering Autism program that we're doing. We're pretty much just starting back. We've had maybe 2 days worth, well, one day for sure, of 2 times a day, because that's how much we're supposed to do for the juice. And then one time worth of, I think it was once a day, if I remember correct. Anyway, we're slowly getting back on the track. There's so much that I'm trying to achieve and do, including this whole house and yard and everything. So I'm having to figure things out. So what I figured and what I want to share with y'all is that I'm trying to prep at least 5 days worth of meals ahead of time. However, yes, everything that's chopped up and all that kind of stuff, like as you see right here, it's going to lose its nutrients and the value and all that kind of stuff. With it being cut and everything, the longer you wait to indigest it and how you cook it and this and the other does matter. But the point is that this is much better than going to grab for a bag of chips or whatever that is not healthy for us whatsoever, because it's easy and convenient. Trust me, especially with what all I'm going through right now, I really need some easy and convenience. But anyway, I'm not able to. So, but this is from my garden. And as you can see, it's some bell peppers and some okra, as well as some more okra back here. That's not from my garden. I think my coons went ahead and plucked that, and so it's tiny. It's a cantaloupe, but I don't know what it's like when it's tiny like that. So I'm just curious, and I'm thinking of giving it, I guess, a day or two to kind of ripen a little more or whatever. And then I'm going to cut it open and just see what happened. And then I do have, this is my, oh goodness, zucchini. So those are my zucchini from my garden and everything. And so I'm thinking of maybe sharing some of these recipes. I don't know if I really can or can't because they're not my recipes. So I don't know. Either I will or I won't. I don't know yet. I don't know what's going after this video. I will probably show you some more cut up things or something and mention something else until I get to the cooking point. Maybe. We'll see. What in my mind, I'm thinking of going ahead and maybe if I add like extra stuff to an already created recipe, then maybe I can do that. I don't know. I just don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to upset people, especially the ones that created this. My cat's jumping up here because she's curious. But that's why I have these type of, for that exact reason, because with my cats, they're just like, hi, mommy, I'm going to come around. And it's like, but yeah, so anyway, I will probably make a video with that when I do cut that open. I do have more cantaloupe growing, and I do have watermelon still growing, and we are November, I'm going to let y'all know because I got to scroll down the thing, November the 5th, and we're fixing to be going into the 6th in about an hour because that'll be midnight. Anyway, but yeah, so like I said, I might be sharing recipes. I don't know. I don't know how this video is going to be edited, so we will see. But I wanted to at least let y'all know, like I said, that we are started back on the program. What I decided to do, too, is that while we're getting back on the program, I'm also trying to pretty much, I have to do things like this right now. So at least it's still healthy, or at least healthier. And therefore, it's more in line with the program that we're doing, the Naturally Recovering Autism program. And so it'll help at least give me a few days to be able to try to tackle an area in the house that I'm trying to clean, like the kitchen or the living room or whatever. And so it'll help give me some time to work on the rooms and everything that I'm trying to work on. And then that's the problem. It pretty much is going to take a day or even up to 2, depending on what type of meals and everything that I'm cooking. But I'm going to be spending all night pretty much cooking these meals for a few days. And so I have to choose, like what I'm doing right now, I have to choose a day to order the ingredients. And then I have to choose a day to cook the ingredients. And then it gives me, like I said, a few days. So if you're trying to find something that you're trying to do too that's a little healthier like this is an option that you could try to do as well. And like I said, I will try to, once I do more of this and kind of figure out the flavors and what can freeze and what can go in the refrigerator and how long it'll last and this, that, and the other. I want to make some videos about that with some recipes, and so therefore maybe that'll be helpful for you as well. But I do need to find my little cell phone holder, so I know it's in the living room where I thought it was, but I didn't see it there, so maybe I just didn't look hard enough or something. I don't know. Maybe moved it somewhere else or whatever. But when I do find it, I will be probably trying to do that. Now, it's not going to be fancy. You're just going to see things like this. And like I said, it's just no fancy, pretty things that I would love to do for the video. But, it is what it is. And, so hopefully it'll be cool enough to watch. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I have in mind to do. Like I said, I don't know when and how and all the answers yet, but that is what I am still planning to do, because I've been talking about this for a little bit of time, that I've been wanting to, cook and do some recipes and this, that, and the other. And so those videos will be coming. Maybe you might get one for this one. I don't know. Maybe I could even share this one too. I mean, it's pretty simple for this one because it's going to require eggs. It's supposed to be, you put the eggs and the mixture inside, of course, the bell pepper, but my son, I have to chop everything up for him because he can't, cut his own meal and all that. So I have to do basically like this, like what you're seeing. And so I'll be doing it in a different way than the recipe, because the recipe goes, I mean, I could probably still put it in the oven. It probably still will work that way instead of me sauteing it and kind of getting it, more, easier to eat for his teeth and everything, because it's really hard to brush his teeth, especially since we have not been on the program. When we were doing the program, I finally, for one day, for a few days, and then I had to slow off on the program again, I was actually able to brush his teeth like all the way. I'm talking front, both fronts, the sides on both sides, and I was able to get a little underneath and everything, like full on brushing the teeth like you're supposed to be doing. But again, we're back to square one. And so also, if you do want to help us to continue the program, please help donate for us. This, like I said, I'm making these videos to help give hope to others is what I'm hoping for. And we're being very vulnerable and sharing our story and all of that as well. So please just share and at least help get the word out there. Even if you can't donate, just please help share and just get the word out there so we can reach the people that I need these videos to reach. But yeah, I know there's others out there probably struggling like that too. But like I said, when I was on the program, he was letting me actually brush his teeth properly. So like I said, we shouldn't have to be going through this. We should have they cause the injuries, basically, the jabs, and they should be affording to recover what we're trying to do out of our own pockets. They are the ones that should be affording the reverse. Or they say that there's supposed to be I guess like a serum or whatever, that's supposed to be like like it'll reverse the damage and everything. So I've seen that before. I did take a screenshot, I think, of the picture or whatever, but if that's, legit and it's not going to cause any more harm and all that, then they should be giving us that, basically. So anyway, I don't want to go on too deep about that. We're already stressed enough as it is in this world. There's a lot going on, and so I try to keep everything as lighthearted as I can, and I'm trying. It's hard. I have my moments. I break down too. I'm just like everybody else, so I do try to, as best as I can, keep it together. And especially when I was doing my spiritual path that I was doing, it was helping me to try to attain more inner peace, outer peace, things like that. And so I'm still trying to reach for that, and I'm still trying to do that. It's just, a little rougher and everything right now, especially with all these energies and the way that everything's going. And so, but I'm hoping that everything turns out to where it helps us and we get back on track. I'm not talking about just us. I'm talking about here in America and, things like that, because we're all in need of something and we all need help in some sort of way and, things like that and everything too. So, but I did find out some good news. If you are following me as far as my mediumship and readings and energy healing and things like that. I did figure out, because I was going to try to use that company again that I used before, and I love the cards. Don't get me wrong; they're perfect. It's just the cost of it, and I was just like, I just can't afford this, and so, and then when I went to go buy just one deck for myself, at least to use, not only was it too costly, but they're not accepting the credit card and everything that I was going to use for it. And so I was like, "Are you kidding me? I'm not about to sign up for another one." And I don't know what's going on with that credit card company. It seems like a lot of companies are getting away from it. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but that's not good for me because I desperately need that. So I hope that that stops because I don't know why. But anyway, what I'm thinking about is I'm going to hand make if I can mine. It's going to take time though. And when I do, I'm going to try to do something pretty cool with it and we'll see how it goes. But once I make my deck and everything and I'll show it, then if people want it, I'll have to look into how pre-order stuff goes. I don't know how it goes, how it works or any of that. I would have to check into that option because like I said, I am like dwindling down and I desperately need some donations while I'm trying to get this very slower than molasses help going for us because I filed it's either a year or two ago in October. I guess it's called SSA or whatever for my son, and I'm still trying to work on the provider pay and all that kind of stuff, and it's like it's so slow. And so I desperately, like I said, definitely need some donations and everything. And so I'm trying to work. It's not that I'm trying to be lazy or anything. Like I literally offer my services and things, my products and this, that, and the other. I do work. I do make these videos. I'm a content creator. I'm trying my best to do what I can. The situation I can. Like right now, my son shut the door, so he can't get in here. So I got to unlock it and let him in. But he'll come in and he'll stop the video. So that's kind of why I'm in a hurry. So I can keep the video going. He's going to get mad. He's probably going to grab the phone. So I know he will. But when I get deeper in the program with him, the Naturally Recovering Autism, he won't be like that. So that'll be a bonus. That'll be amazing. But anyway, so yeah, so I do want to get the deck going. It's amazing. It's not just for mediums, it's for everybody. And when I talk more about it and when I show it, y'all will see what I'm talking about. So if you are following me for that reason too, I will have another video more focused on that, updated and everything. And maybe I'll have the cards made by them. I got to figure, I don't know technical stuff because I'm figuring everything out myself. So I'm hoping I can figure out how to do I got the cards and everything. I think, well, I have them made. I hope I have the ones that I had stored like not months ago. I think it was like a month or two ago. I hope I have all those stored on my computer too. I hope. I really need it to be, or else I'm going to have to redo all those cards again. But at least I have, I guess you'd say a blueprint or whatever, like the cards on that site that I was going to use to purchase the deck from. But since I'm going to be making on my own, we'll see. We'll figure the way my cat's laying at the door. I'm getting distracted. Anyways, like I said, I will have a more focused video for that, but I will have probably some more videos for this, little clips or whatever. I don't know yet. Just wish me luck that he don't grab my phone and that he don't throw it. Because, like I said, when we're not on the program like we have been, that's what he does. He gets mad and then he'll do that. So, and I desperately need this at this moment. This is my lifeline, and I cannot have him chunking it and breaking it. So, because I can't travel anywhere, and I can't, yeah, that's a very, very scary thing. So, I'd have to dig around and try to find his old phone, or I'd have to try to find the tablet or something to be able to, communicate and at least, ask for help or whatever, because I have to have this phone for everything. So anyway, we'll see how this video goes. I have no idea too. So coming up next is what it's going to be. Well, I was sitting there thinking a little bit more, and I was just like, you know what? Some people were probably going to be like, well, why don't you use the donation money to go fix his teeth and bring him to a dentist? Well, how is that going to work? Because the point is that when you can recover somebody to where they can brush their own teeth over time, That's the whole point. And he was letting me brush his teeth. And then the next step after that was going to be him brushing his teeth. However, the reason why I choose not to do that is because they do have to sedate him. They have to put him to sleep, anesthesia, whatever that stuff's called. And it's very dangerous for him. Each time that we've done it, he's basically was losing his breath, turning pale. All kinds of things was happening. He was knocking on death's door basically each time. And so it's dangerous to do that type of stuff with somebody that is already in the, basically toxic overload and this, that, and the other that's happened to them. The bioweapon and all that kind of stuff. So anywho's, so that's the reason why I am very persistent about, like I said, if I can do what I'm doing and how it was working, I want to see how far this will go for him. Some of them, like they say, some will maybe halfway recover, some will fully recover. It just really depends. I got a funny feeling he might either be past halfway or fully recover, because he's always, like, you could tell, like, he's just there. Like, for many years he wasn't. That was when I was complying and doing the jabs and all that kind of stuff, and it just kept getting worse and worse. Well, when I realized what was going on and stopped doing that stuff, and then started doing these type of programs, first was Jenny McCarthy and Isogenics, and then this Naturally Recovering Autism program that we're on right now. This one for me has been the most effective so far. And so they had other things like chelation, which was more of the medical field type. And I've heard my neighbor, his granddaughter was doing that, and he was like, oh, it's working. And then after a while, sadly, unfortunately, he ended up with cancer. And so while he was I think just a few days after he came to tell me, he was just like, please don't do it. And then he explained how harmful it actually was on his granddaughter and all that. And then days after that, I think he passed away from cancer and everything. So, but he had to make sure to let me know. And that's the reason why I didn't do that path, because I always had a funny feeling like something's still not right with chelation. So I don't know if they do that anymore or not. I know they were, but like I said, I decided to do, because that's what I've been wanting to do since all these injuries and stuff. I was like, what's the most organic, natural way that this can be done? And this is it, Naturally Recovering Autism program. So if you're looking for something like that as well that's not into the medical field, then that's, this is one option that you can do. I'm sure there's other programs and things that you can check into as well. And like I said, if you prefer more medical, then if that's still available, the last that I knew was called chelation. I think it was like CHELATEN or something like that. I don't know exactly how to spell it, but it was something similar like that. And but yeah, so either or, like I said, and so for me with these videos, I'm focusing on Naturally Recovering Autism program, doing it in an organic way. So if you're more interested in that, then like I said, these videos could be helpful for that. So, but I just need to let y'all know that that's the reason why, that, because some people would be like, well, why don't you use that money, for the doctors and this and the other. There's reasons why we avoid the doctors. And so maybe I can make a video about that at some point. But yeah, so we'll see. All right. I don't know what's next, but you'll see what's next too, along with me when I edit it. All right, since I went ahead and I filmed some already, what I'm thinking about going ahead and doing is going ahead and putting this video together, because it's already pretty lengthy. And I might make this video also in parts. I don't know yet. But if you do want me to start sharing some recipes and stuff with y'all as well, definitely let me know. I don't take credit for it. I'm just helping to share maybe some ideas that could be helpful. Hopefully I'll be able to add my own twist to it too, so it's not completely somebody else's creation and everything. So I just, want to be able to help others as well. I mean, to me, the way that I feel about it, if I had like my own cookbook and stuff, I want people to share, because the fact that it needs to get out there. If it's something healthy and can be helpful or whatever, that's just my opinion, but not everybody's like that. We all live the way that we're living, and like me, I also need, money as well to be able to live. So do the people that are, doing that. So like I said, I will only be sharing just to be helpful, and I will have to add my own spin to it, because like I said, I don't know how all this stuff works, but That way, like I said, it's not my I'll let y'all clearly know it's not my creation or what I added or whatever, because I don't want to take any credit for it. I just want it to help others. That's just all. And but yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and piece all these videos together, and I do have my Oracle cards reading that I'm probably going to upload first, and then you'll be seeing this video. So it's already, the Oracle card video should hopefully be uploaded. If not, I chose to go with this one first, and then I'll upload that, and then I'll have hopefully more of these videos in parts. We will see. I'm not quite sure. It won't be too soon because, like I said, I got to start as soon as I'm done cooking tonight. I will have to start doing all that work. What I can get it done, especially because we got a hurricane coming our way. If it forms into a hurricane, and if it for sure comes here, it probably will. But it's too far out there to know. Once I know more too, I'll definitely be letting y'all know. And basically, I will go from there as well. So there's going to be more parts of this video, or it's going to be basically a continuation of this video. That's why I do the parts, but it might be, I don't know, we'll see. We'll figure it out together. So I'm going to go ahead and end it this way because, like I said, I'm trying to keep this as short as possible. This video might be in 2 parts to keep it kind of short because people do seem to prefer keeping the video short, and they like to fast forward and all that. So make me sound like a chipmunk if you need to. I have to too sometimes, sometimes because of, how busy I am, and I really want to see it. It's just sometimes I don't have the time for it. And if I have to speed it up to be able to watch it that way, then, I'll do that. So anyway, thank y'all so much for everything y'all do. Please, 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 I beg of y'all, please help my channels grow, my social media grow, the donation page grow, everything. Because like I said, I really am trying to do as many helpful things as I can. I don't know. I don't know if it's bots viewing me, if it's actual people viewing. I have no idea. So anyways, I'm definitely sending you or the bots or both much love, gratitude, and thanks. And like I said, please, if you can, share, comment, everything that you can do, please do for us. We greatly appreciate it. And I am sending y'all much love. Talk to y'all soon. More of these videos are to come for sure. I just don't know how they're going to be made. We will figure that out together. And so, bye for now.